In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can add 20% to your email revenue using these 9 flows. Now, this is going to be the exact flow build out being used by 100 million plus per year e-commerce brands. So, my name is Noah Franco, and over the past 12 months, I've helped multi seven-figure brands properly structure their email systems for their stores, helping them grow their email list, lower their CPA, and convert customers quicker. I work with all brands, any stores, any niche, and in any country, and currently working with a 6 and 7-figure brand. I help them grow their email list through high converting pop up forms and create a faster conversion to customer by optimizing their welcome flow. Getting right into it, what are flows? Now, flows are emails that get sent out on autopilot depending on a person's previous actions. For example, if someone opted into our newsletter, that is the action that they took, and then part of that action would be that they get enrolled into the welcome flow. Now, they can capture automated revenue by helping those who may need the additional information or nudge before making a purchasing decision, because truth be told, we cannot do this all through paid ads. Otherwise, we will just become very unprofitable and it'd be no point in running an e-commerce business. The way we can look at flows is that we can break it up really into 2 different categories. So we have our pre-purchase flows, which is before someone has bought in a product from our site. And we have our post-purchase flows, which is more sort of the retention and trying to get them back to make another purchase. So one important note I do want to say is that during each flow, it's really important to understand where the customer is in their purchasing journey. And the reason for this is because when we can understand where they currently are, we can tailor our content to get them moving forward down the funnel. So, for example, let's use the browse abandonment flow. During this stage of the purchasing journey, customers can be doing the following. They can be looking at competitors, checking cheaper sources such as Alibaba or other forms of dropshipping sites. They're going to be browsing Amazon, checking reviews, and they're going to have questions on certain things about the product. So, knowing this stuff, we can include content on what makes us unique. Example would be better than our competitor, social proof, and answer those frequently asked questions. Pre-purchase flows are meant to give a slight nudge and deliver valuable information, such as objection handling to make a purchase. Again, the main thing of the pre-purchase flows is to push them further down that funnel, again, leading to a purchase, but the only how we do that is through handling all the objections first. So here are the different types of pre-purchase flows. There is the welcome flow, the site abandonment flow, browse abandonment flow, cart abandonment, and checkout abandonment, which we will all be going in depth right now. Starting off with the welcome flow, this is going to be the flow that's going to get the most conversions. It's important to have a strategy when setting this up, and a really good one. What this is meant to do is nurture those new customers that sign up for your list and display your products in a nice way. It's meant to build that rapport with your customers to get them to know, like, and trust you. Now, setting up the welcome flow inside of Klaviyo is actually fairly easy, but things like time delays will vary and should be tested to optimize for your audience, but starting with day one should be good. So I'll leave this document in the description below so you can get it and actually watch how to set it up, just because I do not want to take too much time. Topics and content for each email. So when we do the welcome flow, someone subscribes to our newsletter, we want to send the first email as a welcome email with their discount or whatever the offer was that made them sign up in the first place. Now, we want to split this up here, a conditional split, where did they open the email, yes or no? And the reason for this is because some people honestly just forget that they signed up for your newsletter. So if they did not open the email, we want to resend that same email. However, we want to change the subject line in the preview text to show that it was not sent twice. If they did open the email, they will continue to go down the rest of the flow, which is the founder story. Give some social proof, remind them of their offer that they have, show some unique selling points, increase their offer behind the scenes, and then last chance, such as a 24 hours to redeem their welcome discount. Good examples of welcome flow emails that I found were some of these here. So as you can see, we have this from Vegamore. Amazing email, super simple, super clean. And as I can see, the welcome code is right there in the email. So again, doesn't need to be anything huge, just building some social proof here by giving some reviews, and then that is it. And then we have the second email here, which is from the citizenry. Here they decided to do a sort of like a message from the founder, which is also really good. And then we introduce some bestsellers, which is also really good. Real does the same thing here. They make the code stand out, exactly what the customer is getting. And then down here, they continue to just show some unique selling propositions, and then a subscribe and save button, and that is it. So super simple email that you're going to need, and it will convert very, very well. So site abandonment flow, this is a super short and simple flow, and it's honestly just meant to give additional support on whatever the audience needs. This is a video walkthrough that you can go ahead and watch, shows you step by step on how to install it in a Klaviyo. And then the topic and content for each email. The flow build out here is very, very simple. Like I mentioned, we're just going to want to check in with them. You're just going to say something like, just checking in, need any help. And then day 2, you're going to want to hit them with a nudge, say, hey, here's some of our best sellers. Here's some of popular categories that customers shop by. Check them out. Super simple. You're just trying to nudge them to view the product. Doesn't matter what product, you're just trying to get them to view something. Now, example of flow emails, all it is just a still wondering, we saw you checking us out and wanted to ask what we can do to help. Shoot us an email and we'll answer any questions. And then there's a get in touch button. Now, if you wanted, you could include some 1 or 2 bestsellers that is a favorite, and include it in there and really just kind of get them to go to that next step, which is viewing the product itself. This is where we wanted to get them to, which is the browse abandonment flow. This is going to be reminding them of the product and giving further insights of the product. Something that is kind of hidden here that not a lot of people talk about, which actually involves setting it up inside of Klaviyo, is that you can actually break up the flows based on what someone saw. Now, you can do this if you have a lot of SKUs, maybe consider doing it by category. So maybe if they were viewing a candle, you can tailor it specifically to your candles. Now, we will get into what exactly that means. So for example, here, the browse abandonment flow. Let's say they were viewing candles. You're going to want to send them an email that just says, hey, got your eye on something. And it's going to be a dynamic product section inside of Klaviyo, which is just going to show them what they were viewing. And then the unique selling points is going to be specifically for your candles. What makes your candles unique? We're going to want to include that here. And that's what I mean by really breaking it up, because we can tailor it better. Social proof. We're not going to want to include social proof of a room spray. Instead, let's target them with social proof from candles. What are customers saying about our candles, right? Answer FAQs for day 4. So frequently asked questions about our candles, right? How long do they last? What's the burn time? Think all these different kinds of questions. We want to tailor it specifically to customers. And then day 6, if they still have not converted yet, we want to give them a slight offer. This can be something like free shipping, 5% off, 10% off, maybe free gift with purchase, and then just a last chance on that offer. And then some examples of that here are super simple. So don't forget to hit that add to bag button, and it's just going to be the items that they viewed. Same thing here on the right, items you had your eye on, and it just displays the items that they were viewing. Now, after that, we now want to push them to the cart abandonment flow. So this is going to remind them of the products that they actually left inside of their cart. It's going to give further information and insights on the product to better educate them, but it's also going to give a little bit of a push to help make that purchase if needed. Now, what I mean by that here, so I wasn't able to install the actual thing inside of my sort of mock Klaviyo account, and I can't do it inside of a live Klaviyo account because it has my client's name on there. But here are the instructions in case you want to follow it. It is the exact same thing as if you were inside Klaviyo in a video walkthrough. Here, the cart abandonment flow. So the first email we're going to want to send them after they abandon their cart is just going to be a reminder. Now, again, this is just going to be a dynamic product section inside of Klaviyo, just saying, hey, we noticed you added this to your cart, but you did not complete your checkout, things like that. Then day 1, we're going to handle objections. Now, this can be some things that you as the founder or marketing manager, or really whoever's watching this video, has to understand. What are the objections that we are getting? Could it be free shipping, right? How long shipping take? What if I'm not 100% satisfied? Things like that. We really want to handle the objections here. Social proof. We want to share what it's done for others. This can be reviews. This can be featured in. This can be endorsements by, top people, celebrities, doctors, whatever it is. We want to include it here. Then day 4, frequently asked questions, or you can do a unique selling points to show why you're unique and why they should buy from you. Day 6 is going to be our offer, and then day 7 is just going to be a last chance. Now, for the offer and the last chance, I recommend doing something small, maybe a percentage off. Try free shipping. Here, percentage off works really well. And then last chance to get their percentage off. Just do 24 hours. Seems to convert the best. And then some examples of these emails would be This one on the left from Rudy's, the middle one from Image Skincare and Baxter. So as you can see, super simple. They all have what they had in the cart, and it's just a slight nudge reminder that they left something behind. And then checkout abandonment flow. So this is going to remind the customers that they started a checkout, but they didn't complete it. So this is going to help handle any objections and give support and more information on the product. Very, very similar to the cart abandonment, but do not mistake each other. Do not mistake the two because they are different flows. So setting this up is going to be a live walkthrough. And then the topics and content. Same thing as checkout abandonment or cart abandonment because they are pretty similar. These people are very, very close to buying. So you want to make sure that you hit them with the best stuff that you have. Day 0, reminder, which is going to be immediately. Day 1 after that is going to handle objections. Day 2, social proof. Day 4, frequently asked questions or unique selling points. Day 6, offer. And then day 7, last chance. What you can do here is day 6, you can move everything back a day. So from day 6, you give them an offer. If they do not buy there, you can do day 7 as an offer increase. So maybe instead of 5% off, you do 10% off. And then day 7 is their absolute, or day 8 in this case would be absolute last chance to get that offer. So claim it now. And then some examples of these flow emails over here from Image Skincare. Very, very simple. Again, just showing what they added or what they started checkout on but did not complete. So just reminder, nudge, get them over the line. Now we're moving to post-purchase flows. So the post-purchase flows are meant to be flows someone becomes enrolled into after making either a first purchase or multiple purchases. These flows are crucial for customer retention, and the way these are structured are to give value to the buyer, such as tips and tricks for the products, how-tos based on product, asking for reviews, getting them to replenish their order if applicable, and creating ways to make another purchase. Example, pairing certain items. So you can split this up in a Klaviyo. Here in this case, I use pre-workout pairs perfect with branched chain amino acids, a recovery drink. It pretty much finds ways to increase the lifetime value of a customer. Post-purchase flow is going to thank the customer for a purchase, give valuable information on their purchase, and things to expect from their purchase, and we can also try and ask for a review here. So setting up the post-purchase flow is going to be super simple. It's a live Klaviyo walkthrough, and then the topics and content for each email. So here we want to break it up into 4 different types of people. We have our first time, second time, third time, and fourth time purchasers. Now, this can be a little bit tricky, so just bear with me here. So if they've only purchased one time, this is their first time ever purchasing, they're going to get a plain text from the founder. It's just going to be a very simple, sincere thank you. Thank you for choosing our brand when we first started it, whatever, right? And then email 2 is going to be the brand mission. So what is the ultimate mission of your brand? And email 3 is going to show off community and show them that they're part of something bigger, right? You built a community, you've donated to charities, right? You're part of the Wellness Act movement, whatever it may be. You want to show them that they're bigger than their purchase, right? They're a part of something bigger than just another number to you. Then number 4, if they've not signed up for SMS, we want to push them to sign up for SMS. So if this is their second time purchasing, we want to give them a different plain text from the founder. It will not be the same, very similar, but just not a copy paste. And then we're going to want to introduce the VIP program. So kind of give them a hit of a VIP program. Let them know what is sort of the whole thing around the VIP program. And then email 3, we're going to remind them of the VIP program and say, hey, you're only one purchase away from being a part of the VIP program. Here's what you'll get. And then purchase number 3, they get another sincere plain text from the founder, but they now get added to the customer VIP flow. That is another flow, which we'll get into right now. And then fourth time purchaser, just another plain text from the founder. These are your most loyal customers. So make sure you really make it heartfelt and very, very good because, again, they're the most loyal people. So example of this would just be this plain text here. By students, for students. Again, showing them that they are part of something bigger. Thank you for supporting Campus Protein. Our goal is to offer you with the best shipping rate, fastest delivery, yada, 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 etc. If you have any questions, contact us, and one of our team members will get back to you. And then same thing here from the right side. If you're looking for more of a design tip, what you can expect on your trip, and it just kind of gives some roadmap, some steps on what people can expect when they purchase from your brand. Now, the VIP flow, which we talked about previously, this is going to thank the customer for being a loyal member of your brand, give exclusive information, offers and discounts for being a loyal customer, and make the customer feel special and truly appreciated. So setting up the VIP flow, again, is just going to be a Klaviyo walkthrough, topics and content for each email. So inside of the VIP flow, once someone has purchased 3 times, they will get added to this flow. Now, day 1, we're going to welcome them in there. Let them know that you appreciate them a lot and that you're excited to have them as one of your most loyal customers to your brand. Day 2, let them know what they can expect. Exclusive offers, first dibs on product releases, exclusive behind the scenes of the brand. Whatever it is, just make sure that you explain it thoroughly here. Day 23 is going to be an offer. Now, again, these are your most loyal people. They're not in it for discounts. You know they like your product because they bought in multiple times. So an offer here can really be a sweet one, 20% off. Again, we're just trying to get that repeat purchase. They already know, like, and trust your brand. They're not looking to save money because they know the value that your product is offering. And then day 26, 3 days later, your offer is expiring soon. Check out a few of this month's bestsellers. We can show some examples here. So here on the left, we have one from Strong Coffee Company. Hey there, as a way to thank you for being part of our community, we're giving you early access to our Labor Day sale. This works perfect, especially because we're in the Black Friday times right now. And then same thing here on the right by Cafe Bourbon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but sip and smile. As a VIP, we've got the shipping covered. Discover your favorite way to brew. And that is exactly going to be what you're going to want to include. So the win-back flow is a different flow. This is going to be once someone has not purchased in a while. It's meant to encourage the customer to make another purchase, give insights on important news they might have missed. Example, we switched our clothing from cotton to wool, or we do triple verifying on our supplements to ensure that there's no banned substances in our product. It's going to offer a little push from discount to help make them make a purchase and possibly land in one of the abandonment flows. So setting up the win-back flow, again, is just a Klaviyo walkthrough, which, again, this document will be in the description for you to look at. So the flow build out here. So when someone hasn't purchased in 180 days, we're going to want to send them an email. We miss you, and it's going to be a plain text from the founder. Now, what this is going to do is just it's meant to get them back engaging with our stuff. Now, again, you want to kind of tell them what they might have missed here. So include a plain text from the founder saying, hey, we miss you. Here's what you might have missed, etc. And then email 2, can we expect you back? Here's what's selling best this month. Check it out here.
And then example of win back flow emails is one just like this, super simple plain text. Hey there, we haven't seen you in a while. Was it something we said, or did you run out of ways to use Typeform? How about logging in and browsing some really cool templates to get some fresh ideas and see how others are getting stuff done with Typeform every day? So super simple email.
Now we move on to the sunset flow. So this tells a person that they've been inactive for a while and will be removed from the list. It gives a small discount to encourage them to view or purchase a product and saves brand owners money by not having to pay for people's information who are not active in our ESP anymore. So setting up the sunset flow again is just going to be a Klaviyo walkthrough, and then topics and content for each email. So super short flow, but if someone hasn't engaged in 180 days, we're just going to want to send them an email that says not interested in us anymore. And then email number 2, this is goodbye, but if you want to stay on the list, just click this button. And it'll get them to engage with our stuff. Again, it's just meant to engage them. Example of flow emails would be here. Hey, no, it seems like you're no longer interested in our exclusive discounts and sales. That's okay, yada, yada. If you still want to hear from us, just click below. And then same thing here on the right from Coat. Last chance to stay on our list. We know you're busy, so we'll make it easy. Here's a code that you can use to make a purchase. That also works really well. And that is going to be all for the video. If you found this document useful and want to see how to build a profitable retention system, just click the link in the first description down below. Now, if you are an e-commerce brand owner, I will build you a pop-up form increasing your list growth by 30% and a welcome flow that'll outperform your current one and lower CPA in 30 days. We'll split the traffic 90% to your current setup and just a small 10% to mine. If it doesn't beat yours, you will get 100% of your money back. It's going to be all in a written agreement with absolutely no funny business, no tricks, no fees, none of that stuff. For more information, you can schedule a chat on the next side that is going to be on the description. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.